Okay, okay, very good. So we're going to do a 53-minute Giz Fiz. Dennis and I go out at 7 o'clock to make noise. It's great. So many people are doing it. It's just great. A thank you to the health workers. And so I guess I'll just answer any question. Yeah, today was a great day in New York City. Wow. 66 degrees. And the first time people are actually getting on city bikes. For the longest time, it looked like no one wanted to ride a bike. Oh, yeah, 53 minutes. What are the rules for making noise? Let's see. A lot of people are using pots.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Am I talking into you? A lot of people are using pots. I'm using a noisemaker. I think Dr. Mom gave it to me. When Dennis comes down, I'll have him bring it over. And let me just see. So you guys can see me, right? I can't see myself yet. Hey, Myra. Hang on a second. I'm just going to pick up my noisemaker. Bum, bum. And that is it. So, Dr. Mom, is that from you? I'll show it again. So I don't have video back yet. So I'm just assuming you can see. Shaky noisemaker. Okay. That sound like something you gave me, Dr. Mom? Cooking hot dogs in the pool. What? Way to the screen like I'm on Zoom. Actually, I did 2 Zoom meetings this week. Actually, it's great fun. I did a match game thing last night, and then Mandy, I was a guest at Mandy's writers group, the Washington, D.C. Comedy Writers Group. And it was great. I think we had like a dozen people in that. And yesterday for match game, I think we had 20 people. Hey, Ranger Rick, Magoo. I don't know. Was Zoom a kid show? Oh, there I am. Yay. I'm on. Okay, perfect. I don't know if Zoom was a kid show or not.
It was.
What was Mark Summers' show? Anybody remember Mark Summer? Maybe, I think it might be back again on Nickelodeon. Was it had a lot of slime in it? Anybody remember that show? Double Dare. Thank you. Double Dare. There's a very funny story about Mark. Is he called me at Mad and he said, "Hey, it's Mark Summers." "Oh, hey Mark, how you doing? I understand you're doing a takeoff on my show." I said I am. And he said, "As soon as it's done, could I get a copy?" And I said, "Mark, I'm very mean to you in this. I got to tell you." I said, "It's just the way Mad is." He said, "Oh, no problem." So as soon as the first printed copies came back, I sent him a copy. And like 2 days later, probably when he got it in the mail, Dick, Mark Summers on the phone. I figured, oh my God, this is going to be, he's going to say, "Well, this is a lot worse than you intimated it would be." And he came on and he said, "Dick." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Can I show this on Nickelodeon?" And I said, "Oh." I said, "You're not offended?" He goes, "Offended? I'm in Mad. What, are you kidding me?" So it turned out well. Where do you think the jokes about DC are coming from? We'll be ready soon. And let's see. I think we'll have Dr. Mom as a guest. We'll probably leave out the Yearn to Learn Theater. We'll see how it goes. We have photos from George Davis. We have some logo. We have. Oh, Dr. Mom is already. Okay. Does Mark Summer own the Food Network? I don't think so. He does something on the Food Network, I believe, right? Because I did food gadgets for the Food Network. Yeah, everything is good here, Mark. Thank you. And as I said, the marina is opening this week. It just annoyed me so much that it was closed because people live there. So the people who live there have to go to their boats. And I'm on a separate dock, 100-foot long dock with only 2 boats on it. And we're at opposite ends of the dock. And the other guy's never there. So why they said it was dangerous for me to go to my boat was kind of ridiculous. Well, the river changes hourly. Today and yesterday, the river was super calm. The red carpet, yeah, well, we have the red bath mat here. We don't have a red carpet. I have a Nest Cam on the boat. It's kind of a boring shot. The Nest Cam is out the back window, so I can see my engine and the deck of my boat. And that way, when we have terrible rainstorms, I can tell if the bilge pumps are keeping up with the rain. And I can also tell if my engine looks okay. Because for a while they had a barge in the marina taking core samples. There's supposed to be a new marina, but my guess is all of that's going to be out the window. No. Anybody get an antibody test yet? Not I. Could you sneak on by going on real? Probably, but I didn't want, I never saw anybody in the office. You were allowed to go on. It did say in the warning about staying off your boat. If you think your boat is in danger, you may go on your boat to fix lines and add bumpers, fenders. So I guess what they were saying was, don't go on your boat just to sit there and enjoy lunch. Only go on your boat if it's a disaster striking. They're giving A/B tests at BJ's, which is strange because they're giving BJ tests at AB's. Yeah. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for...
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Wiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Welcome to GizFiz PM. Okay. Alex, welcome. All right, so we're going to do, I guess we'll start with Dr. Mom because I heard her voice. She must be standing by. We haven't done one in probably 6 months. So let us wait. Where's my little noisemaker thing? Oh, I can use this. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our chat room celebrity of the week. Dr. Mom, did you give me this? Oh, she's frozen in time. Oh, okay. Okay, very good. Dr. Mom, we're calling you back in case you can hear me. Frozen in time. Oh, that's super. That's super. All right, we'll do a logo question while we line up Dr. Mom. All right, we're doing advertising. These are from advertising. What company used creamy, luscious irresistible. God almighty, I never heard of this. Oh, I heard of the answer, but I never heard of the creamy, luscious, irresistible. Turtle wax? No. Jif? Bleach? Oh my God. Marilyn Monroe? Skippy? Velveeta? Boy, no one is even in the category. Which makes me think, who wrote this question? All right, according to the card, I'm looking a little more. It is Hershey's Kisses. All right, that's what the card says. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Chat Room Celebrity of the Week. Let's say hello to Dr. Mom. Dr. Mom, did you give me this?
I'm not positive. It looks like something I would give you. Just don't hit yourself in the face with it when you're swinging around.
Is this something to do with a Jewish holiday?
Yes, it's called a grogger, and you use it in Purim to make noise.
Okay, of course. Every night at 7, it'll be in 40 minutes. Dennis and I go out on the street, and someone walking by said, "Is that a Jewish noisemaker?" So,
yes.
Okay. I said, I think it is. All right, so Dr. Mom, are you totally retired now?
I'm retired from active clinical practice, except New York State and California have both called me back to see what I can do via telemedicine, because I'm 66. If you guys remember 7 years ago, I had breast cancer. I'm diabetic, so I have 3 high risk factors. They don't want me in the hospital. So, plus, I'm the chairman of the National Board Nutrition Support Certification, and we are having the biggest computer snap you've ever seen about our exams, because the testing centers are all closed. And people can't get their medical, when I say medical test, this isn't a blood test. This is your licensing test. People can't get licensed.
Oh my gosh. So right now you have the title, but are not working. Is that right?
Well, some of them are working, some of them can't. The testing centers are also the ones who license your dry cleaner, your garbage. In other words, any kind of where you need a test to, say, get licensed by the state or something. Not the, this isn't graduating medical school or graduating and taking the bar exam. But if you need a dry cleaner's permit, you're a cosmetologist, you have to get a license that you know how to properly clean the instruments and stuff. All the testing centers are shut down.
Oh, okay. And is this for California state of or New York state or both?
United States and Canada.
Oh my God. Okay.
Well, what happens is very few organizations that provide the testing centers, and they're all closed.
Oh, okay. So we're going to have a shortage of all those services when the epidemic ends?
Probably not, because most of the states are extending the certification.
Oh.
They're saying, we don't care if you don't pick up the garbage safely, just pick it up right now.
Oh, okay. All right, so tell me the biggest advantage of your move and then the biggest disadvantage of your move. So Dr. Mom lived in Long Island for all your life?
No, for about 30 years. I originally grew up in Los Angeles, then moved to New York in the 70s.
Oh, okay. And now you're back in San Diego, right?
Right.
San Diego.
And if you can see the picture, that's why I picked San Diego.
Oh, how great. How great. Yeah. How old?
Well, he's going to be 2 in another month. And his birthday present from his mom and dad is going to be a baby brother. So I'm not sure how that's going to go over.
I see. All right. So what's the greatest advantage now of being out there as opposed to being here? If there is one.
Just being closer to my family. You're allowed in San Diego to see immediate family if everybody's been basically under quarantine. Everybody feels fine. So like I had my son, my daughter, my son-in-law, my grandson over yesterday to get them out of their house. Because let me tell you something. I feel so sorry for parents with their kids at home right now. The kids are getting stir crazy. I mean, the parents are bad enough, but these kids are getting absolutely nuts. And there's only so much homeschooling they are going to do.
I know, and it's even worse in New York City because apartments here are relatively small unless you live in a
Right.
pre-war apartment. All right, is there anything that you miss not being here?
Bagels and
Bagels,
bialys.
okay, and
And
yeah, okay.
you cannot find a bialy in San Diego to save your life.
Oh my gosh, does H&H Bagels? I think H&H Bagel is totally out of business now.
Yeah.
I know that
They're-
a local store went out, but do they still FedEx bagels?
I don't know. My husband used to travel back and forth to New York, and he would still be doing it, of course, but everything shut down. And every time he'd come back, I said, forget your underwear, forget your dirty clothes. You're packing the suitcase with bagels and bialys.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting, though. One of his cousins ran a bagel company in Southern California. He imported the wheat, he imported the water, the flour, the potatoes. He still said he couldn't make a New York bagel.
Oh,
There's
that's
just something
very
about New York bagels.
That's very funny. Can you see the chat room? Well, I said the chat room.
No, when I put the chat room, okay, yeah, I can see what you've got the screen here now. Because when I put it up before, that's when I froze.
Okay. So chat room, a couple of questions for Dr. Mom. Oh, H&H was mine too. It was 24 hours a day, and I'm on 82nd, and it was on 80th Street. It was just the best.
There was a place in where I used to live in New York called Bagel Mensch. And it was run by Orthodox people. The women had to stand on one side, the men on the other, and they had the best bagels, and they came out hot and fresh.
Oh.
If I could come back as an animal, probably a cat. I have a dog and a cat, and cats seem to be pampered the most.
Oh, okay. What did you specialize in? Medicine, I assume.
Well, I'm trained as a surgeon. My specialty was patients with what's called intestinal failure. Their GI tract was so damaged by disease or possibly chemotherapy, things like that, they could no longer eat and need to be fed by tube or by vein. And there's about 150 of us in the country who do that.
Wow. Now, do you miss doing that?
I miss it. I don't miss being on call 24/365. I finally realized it got to be too much. I don't know if you remember a couple of years ago, I went to Antarctica on a once-in-a-lifetime trip. And you do get some, the phone service you get from the Wi-Fi on the ship. And I had warned everybody, I'm at least a week away from getting back. Don't call me with an emergency. It arranged coverage and such for everybody. And I get a phone call. Can I come and see a patient? I'm on vacation. Well, can't you come in for an hour? I'm on vacation. We promised the patient you'd come in and see them today. They don't want to see your replacement. And I finally said, what part of I'm in Antarctica? They're not going to turn the ship around. And it would take me a week to swim back. Don't you understand?
Right.
So that was kind of like, okay, this has gotten to be too much.
So do you have a bigger place in San Diego than you did in Long Island?
It's laid out different. The square footage is actually probably a little bit smaller. The advantages, from my point of view, it's all one floor now. We used to live in a 3 stories up in a basement house on Long Island. And this is now, the footprint is bigger because it's all 1 story as opposed to things being stacked.
Do you have a pool?
We got a pool that has a built-in hot tub. 3 guesses where we are every evening.
Oh, my gosh. And that's not quarantined.
Nope. If you ever come out, bring a swimsuit. We have plastic sippy cup wine glasses. We'll sit in the pool, drink wine.
Oh, my God. All right, 2 more questions for Dr. Mom, and then we'll do our George Davis photos. What do you need her zip code, Nancy? Are you trying to...
You're trying to invent...
Oh, okay. Mandy the Clown said.
Okay, Mandy, I don't want to start a political firestorm, but the stupidest thing I've heard is why don't we inject Lysol and Clorox?
Not even the people that make Lysol and Clorox are in favor of that.
I've never thought we'd get to the point where the company that makes Lysol would have on the front page of their website, don't drink this. Don't inject it. It's like, at first I think this is something out of Mad Magazine.
I know. It's amazing. All right, come on. One more good question for Dr. Mom. Come on, bum.
Okay.
Hey. Yeah, you
There
drink
it is.
it
I'm
neat.
coming. Oh, yeah, there are a lot of nice places. The community I live in has a lot of trails and such where I can go out walking with my terrier. I've got a 12-pound terrier. And we do about 2.5 to 3 miles a day. And there's enough trails where we can keep 6 to 8 feet apart from each other. We used to call it Yappy Hour because all the people would be out in the morning and in the evening, and all the dogs would be doing community activities while we'd be talking. But obviously, nobody's doing that right now. And you have to keep your dog on a leash because I don't want him running across the lawn to go to another dog and then have to do it. Go get back and get him.
Oh, okay. We'll end with the question that I forgot. We always ask the chat room celebrity favorite gadget. Could be your current one, favorite gadget ever.
My current one right now, that is a crochet hook because I'm maintaining my sanity by making blankets.
Wow! Hold it up a little better. More to a
hang on.
camera.
I'm going to turn the camera around because this thing is now about. As I get out of my recliner, this thing is now about. Get over here. Whoa! Hang on.
Ta-da! Wow. Now, is that a baby blanket for your grandson? Oh, I guess you can't hear me now. And that's why you missed the $1 million answer. I'm so sorry, Dr. Mom. You were so close. I guess she still hasn't found it. Are you there? No, she's looking for. And the winning lottery numbers, Dr. Wright, write these down. It's 71, 63, 22. This is just for California. 10.
Okay.
And 7.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I meant to drop my tablet on the floor when I was standing up to hold that thing up. It's
okay.
About...
So is that for your grandson?
No, this one's for me. I've already made my grandson his, and I've made the blanket for the new grandson. And now I'm just making blankets because I'm getting stir crazy. I mean, I can't cut my hair. This is the longest my hair has been in ages. And it just, as it keeps your mind occupied.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Mom was our first in 6 months, the chat room celebrity of the week. Yay! Oh, there you go. There you go. Thank you, Dr. Mom.
Okay, I'm going to go back to the chat room now.
Okay, very good. All right, and we're going to go. Jeff, can I go right into photos from George Davis? Oh, I think Jeff dropped his headset. Okay, very good. All right, George Davis sends us photos every week. If you're listening, I'll describe the photo, and the chat room provides usually off-the-wall captions. Okay, photo number 1 is... Okay, photo number 1, the Mona Lisa wearing a mask. Photo 1, Mona Lisa wearing a mask. All right, so you caption it. Corona Lisa. Oh, that's very good.
Moaning Lisa.
Moaning Lisa. Mumbling Lisa. Mona Lisa COVID-19 edition. Another COVID Lisa. She never looked better. Corona Lisa. The Mona Masca. Stick 'em Up Leonardo. Another Mona Cavita. Mona Lisa COVID-19. I think it's a fake. What? Is she smiling or frowning? Let's see your gloves. That's funny. Muffled Lisa. Mona Lisa updated. Give me your money. Is this the senior hour? My Oop, gone. Where's that Mona Lisa smile? What did you say, Mona? I can't hear you with your mask on. Black Plague Lisa. Does this mask hide my smile? Mona, COVID-19. Dude, take some Tums. First it was a fig leaf. She just talked incessantly. The Black Death. Watch those eyes. Over 60. Who, me afraid? Darn right. Okay.
Does this mask make me look fat?
Oh, does this mask make me look fat? Dennis picked up someone saying. All right, so actually they're in total different order than I have them. Let me just see. All right, that was my number 6. Mona Lisa wearing a mask. George said, my caption is, this is a picture of me before the museum closed. The reason most people came was to see me, and I had to wear the mask. Bummer. Okay. Photo number 2. Photo number 2. Okay. It is a celebration of I don't know what, but in the air are, it looks like it's a jugglers convention, because in the air are tons of, what do you juggle? What do you call those wooden juggle bars? What are they? Whatever it is.
Indian clubs?
Oh, Indian clubs. Okay. Jugglers convention, hundreds of Indian clubs in the air. Lots of luck when they come down. Okay. We're free. Yippee, we can go now. JugglerCon. Yippee, we can go outside now. Bowling pins, looking for the juggle bar. Celebration of the end of the COVID lockdown. No hats required. Bowling pins. That's closer than 6 feet. Native American clubs. That they were all safe and they left the band. The nun graduation party. Concussion convention. That's good. Everyone in unison say, ouch. Jugglers just graduated. Juggling school graduation. How many jugglers graduated? How many jugglers graduated? I see Waldo. Insane jugglers posse. Excedrin moment. This is what happens when you get a strike in bowling. Where's my helmet? Where's my hard hat? 10 points if it goes through the hoop. They've been dropped from an airplane. They have candy and cheap gifts inside. So, simulation of ocean plastic pollution. The jart catching contest. All those pins and no one got a turkey. Where's the fire? Nuns are graduating. Okay. Gravity Testing Society. Just wait for the guy who's tossing the bowling balls. That's very funny. What goes up must come down. Who has their hand on my butt? Coronavirus graduation. Who threw up the knives? Cheers for the club. And the Wizard of Oz will end with that said, and they're all being juggled by one person. That's very funny. Let me find that. Oh, this is my photo 1. Jugglers at their graduation is what George calls it. My caption is, it's amazing. Everything that was tossed in the air was caught. Maybe not their own stuff. Oh, very good. Okay, photo number 3. Photo number 3. Times Square, old-fashioned Times Square, okay? Old-fashioned Times Square, packed with people, packed with cars, 1 billion lights, 1 billion billboards. And it's an old picture because the Virgin Record Store went out of business a long time ago, okay? Crowded Times Square. Good photo for a jigsaw puzzle. Porn theaters, it's now Division Square. New Year's Eve, Times Square. Actually, there's no traffic on New Year's Eve. Where did everybody go? Happy at Times. Happy at Times Square. Very clever. How many of those companies are still around? Times Square 20 years from now. Old Times Square. Olden days when people could crowd around. Where's the disco ball? I don't see people wearing masks. It sure ain't Kansas. Could someone turn out the lights? I'm trying to sleep here. What's a Kodak, Grandpa? Lying in front of the last peep show? Easy to read newspaper? Can I change the channel on the Flatiron Building? Where's Elmo? Celebration at Times New Roman Square before the pandemic. New Year's Eve, 1980. Oh, it does say New Year's Eve on it. Times Square Classic. I'm here and there. The Kodak logo is a dead giveaway that this is a long time ago. Although Kodak is still making stuff. Certainly still making their own film up in Rochester. Times cubed. All right. Let's see. Let me... For the night shot of Times Square, my caption is, sorry to say, it's going to be some time before we see this type of scene again. Unfortunately, I think that is true. Okay, the next photo is, yes, Kodak also licenses, Kodak says the film, but they are licensing their name to anybody with $10. Okay, let me find out. It's a sheet, a proof sheet, 35 millimeter proof sheet of a model, I assume, doing every conceivable kind of pose. Let me see if I can find George's description here. Oh, okay. George says it's girl pictures from a photo booth. Oh, okay. A lot of pictures. This girl has invested a lot of money in that photo booth. Okay, so it's 5, 10, 15. It's 25 photos of a young girl making all kinds of faces. She's trying to grow a beard in the third photo. That's me all the way. That's me before I became the schizo bunch. That's me bottom left. The 25 stages of COVID. That's very funny. Driver's license photos never work. So tell me, woman, how do you really feel? There are this many emotions. Hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. What do you mean I'm narcissistic? Zoom call of the doppelgangers. Kodak moments, beautiful agony. You know how much I love these? Here's 25. All of Eve's personalities. I'll take picture 15, please. She tells two friends and so on and so on. She's actually insane. That's a 9mm film, frame by frame. Hollywood Square Solitaire Edition. Why can't I get a passport? That's funny. You're scaring me. Oh, that's somebody, a comment for someone else. I saw Alex 3. Okay. George said, for the girl pictures in a photo booth, my caption is, it's me, Cindy. I wanted to see how many expressions I could make without a repeat. I did 25. Okay, and the next photo is... Oh, that's, let me find this. It's a Gehry building, right? Mm-hmm. And I guess it's the Disney Opera Hall in L.A. It's Frank Gehry, right? Frank Gehry, right? Okay, it's a Gehry building. You know, he does weird. It always looks like the architect put the plans in his pocket and then they
Frank Garish.
Frank Garish. Okay. And not one solar panel. New skate park. This was before the earthquake. The face mask building looks like a scene from Westworld this season. This building gets great Wi-Fi. The tornado did a number on that barn, the Scorcher. Not that Hollywood Squares quarantine edition. Giant solar oven. I touched that. Late breaking. COVID-19 can cause buildings to swell. Ran out of aluminum foil. That's funny. All my children hate this when we go to Disney. Sliding board landing. Escher-faced building. Oops, dropped the aluminum foil. We have one like this in Cleveland. They cut the budget. We cut the windows. That's not scary, but it is Gary. Aluminum foil roll exploded. It is the Disney Concert Hall. Gary, when he was drunk. If George Costanza was an architect. What's the frequency, Kenneth? And we'll end with Earth calling UFOs. Okay. And George says, for the Disney Opera Hall in LA, my caption is, as a designer, I invented a special exterior coating spray to keep all materials from sticking to the surface, even bird droppings. You know, that could be true. God, I hope. The building is spotless. I think we have one more to go. Okay, the last photo is this one. Wow. All right. Okay, so it is a photo montage. It's the desert with sand and dead trees, but in the middle is an open door that leads to a hut like in Tahiti. Okay, desert on the two sides, but in the middle, a bridge into calm, beautiful waters. Probably Tahiti. Quite an oasis, house in the middle of nowhere. No, take the east exit to the polar ice caps. There's the door in the middle. COVID escape plan. Pick door, wanna go bust. The door into Tahiti. Portal, Mirage, wooden portal. Doctor Who's vacation home. This was a Mirage I saw in Tahiti. It's one of the Matrix doors. It's a good place. That outhouse and septic tank need work. Mirage, door to paradise, Rod Serling's backyard. Spock, follow me. My new walk-in closet is fantastic. I want that. A desert Mirage is in the middle. Pick the door with the tiger who hasn't eaten in a year. No planes, just portal travel. Time tracks, and we'll end with the best Big Brother house ever. Okay, and George said, for the open gate in the desert, my caption is, wow, go through this gate, get out of 110-degree heat to a cool ocean breeze and a covered cabana. And George ends with 7 long days until we meet again. Keep your spirits up. By George. Wow. Wow. What a... All right, we'll do one more logo, and then we'll do some match game. We're going to end at 2 minutes to 7. Dennis and I go out every night on the street and make noise, honor the health workers. And more people do it. It's really wonderful. Bum, bum. Oh, well, we only have one doctor in the room that I know of. People with colloid delusion are convinced they're already dead. That's what it says. Let me put on my real reading glasses. I've had that feeling quite often. Oh, Cotard. Okay, I got my reading glasses on. People with Cotard delusion are convinced they're already dead. It's fact or crap. I'm a mad doctor with what? Crap, they're already dead. Cotard, Cotard, delusion. Crap, fact. They're walking corpses, so it's a fact. They're vampire wannabes. Sure, why not? Eric Duckman says, crap, it's not a delusion. Fact. Dead wrong. Logan says it's just crazy enough to be crap. Oh, normally it's crazy enough to be a fact. A fact every Mandy the Clown said, it's a fact I experience every time I watch the news. People with Cotard delusion are convinced that they are already dead. Oh, Jeff, what is your take? Fact or crap?
I don't know. I never heard of it.
Never heard of it, so you're saying crap. Dennis?
I never heard of it either.
Okay. It is indeed a fact. It is a fact. The snow globe that was in Citizen Kane also shows up in all of Steven Spielberg's movies. Fact or crap? All right. This could be like one of those Alfred Hitchcock thing where he's in every one of his movies someplace. The snow globe from Citizen Kane also appears in every one of Steven Spielberg's movies. Dr. Mom says fact, Morgus fact, Myra Joyce fact, Ranger Rip crap, Mr. Quest fact. Crap. Oh, it's so funny. All fact and now all crap. Beef Team said crap, it broke at the end of the movie. Stren says no, it broke in Citizen Kane. Forrest Gump actually ate the globe in a movie. It was the theme of Star Wars 2. Crap, it was sold at a Comic-Con. Sounds crappy enough to be a fact. Crap, it's been in every one of the Police Academy movies. These are very funny answers. Jeff, what's your feeling? Snow globe from Citizen Kane appears in every Steven Spielberg movie.
Indiana Jones dropped it when he was running away from the boulder, so that would be crap.
That would be crap. And Dennis?
Crap.
Crap. And the answer is crap. Okay, we're going to do under 15 minutes of match game. Bum-bum. Okay. Oh, this will be interesting. This is one of the earlier ones. So there was, we were not into real double entendres. Mary could not get John away from TV when blank was on. Mary could not get John away from the TV when blank was on. We have our thinking music.
Oh, do we do it? I thought we did.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, the thinking music.
Sure.
Thinking music is here. Mary couldn't get away from John when away from the T when blank was on. Okay. I know this chat room. Yeah. Okay. All right. I have my answer. Giz Fiz. Oh, that's good. Match game was on. Porn. Mr. Rogers. Wonder Woman. Green Acres. Ed Sullivan. Test Pattern. Laverne and Shirley. This audience skews old. Matlock. Kathy Lee. Test Pattern. Charlie's Angels. Baywatch. Captain Kangaroo. Concentration. Oh my God. Naked Sports, Blankety Blanks, Pickles. Oh, that's very funny. The Honeymooners. Okay. Well, let's go way far away to Alex. Alex, Mary could not get John away from the TV when blank was on, and Alex says, "Oh, Dick DeBartolo, yeah." Okay, Jeff, I like your mask. Jeff, you said.
I didn't have an answer.
Didn't have an answer. Okay, Mary could not get John away from the TV set. I got at least 3 matches, maybe more. Could not get John away from the TV set when porn was on. And Dennis said,
Really old.
Dennis said his answer. Oh my God, chat room! I don't know if they'll know who this was. Robin Bird. Does anybody know Robin Bird? I think it might have
New York?
it might have been a local New York show. Chat room, Robin Bird, anybody? Amanda. Okay, Robin Bird. We would match that with porn. Robin Bird did a porn show. Bum bum. Okay, chat room. A dangerous question for this chat room. Oh, okay, local New York. When Peter the drummer dropped his drums. Oh, when Peter the drummer left his drumsticks at home, he banged on the drum with his blank. When Peter the drummer realized he left his drumsticks home, he banged on his drum with his blank. Okay. Buttocks, turkey legs, third leg. I don't even think we'd let that go by. Twig and berries. With his hands. His hands is a good answer, but I didn't expect that from the chat room. Turkey legs, forehead, turkey leg, shoes, toenails, hemorrhoids, Kentucky Fried Chicken, wasn't too bright, spectacles, his beat master, chicken rings, tallywhacker, number 2 pencil. That's very good. Okay, we'll start at this end of the country. Dennis. Dennis doesn't have one. Hurry up. Okay. You got one? You can just say it. Oh, no, he's writing it down. Okay. When Peter the drummer realized he left his drumsticks at home, he banged on the drum with his, with his magic marker. All right. I got a few matches. He banged on his drum with his head. Okay. Jeff, we'll go to you. He banged on his drum with his beer bottles. Okay. And out to Alex says his roadie. Okay. Aren't you 300 feet up in the tower with nobody within 3 miles? Okay.
You're right.
Oh, that's right. Okay. It's good to see you, Alex.
Yeah, likewise.
Okay. Another worrisome question for this chat room. Dr. Frankenstein says, I hope the next thunderstorm is worse than this. That last bolt of lightning was strong enough to just energize my monster's blank. Dr. Frankenstein said, I hope the next bolt of lightning was more powerful than this. The last bolt of lightning was only strong enough to energize my monster's blank. Oh, you know what? No one's going to match this, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, I think. Dr. Frankenstein, I hope the next bolt of lightning is stronger than this. The last one was just strong enough to energize my monster's mustache, pinky, imagination, vibrator, left cheek, foot, eyebrow, John Thomas, hard drive, swizzle stick, twig and berries again, colon, snow globe, backup drive, deep voice, forehead. Oh, God, I matched 0 people. Low brow. Okay, Alex. I hope the next bolt of lightning is stronger than this. The last one was just strong enough to energize my monster's ego. Okay. Jeff, you said only enough to energize my monster's nose ring. Okay, I thought they were trying to energize his heart. I said it only energized his liver. And Dennis said his libido. Okay, only to energize his libido. We're going to do one more match game question, and as soon as we hear the noise outside...
Charlie's chomping at the bit.
Oh, Charlie. We'll introduce Charlie, okay? And then I won't have the standard ending to the show because once the noise starts, we'll just split. All right. Well, Dennis gets Charlie. We can do one more question. I thought Charlie was here. Okay. Okay, when the bionic woman falls down, she bounces right back up because she has a rubber blank. Awful lot of body parts in this session and match game. When the bionic woman falls down, she bounces right back up because she has a rubber blank. Dennis, you can just say your answer. When the bionic woman falls down, she bounces right back up because she has a rubber blank. Okay? A rubber bra, a rubber behind, rubber kneecaps. That's very good. Posterior, pelvis implants, rubber the wrong way, rubber boobies, a rubber ball. That's good. Constitution, baby bunker. Okay. Alex, bionic woman bounces right back up because she has a rubber boobs. Good answer. And Jeff, you said she bounces back up. She has a rubber baby bumper. Okay. I said she has a rubber butt. I got a fair number of answers. And Dennis said rubber butt also. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet Charlie the dog. Hey, chat room, this was great fun. Okay, Charlie the bear.
He was waiting in the green room.
Oh, he's waiting in the green room. Okay, Charlie, say hello. All right, so I'll just end the show here. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching GizFiz PM, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Dennis Wonderland, Charlie the dog, the Giz Wiz, Alex Gumpel, Jeff the not new guy, Stu, Dr. Mom, Mr. Quest, Beef Team, Hawks Post, Manly, Geek Wannabe, I can't see the screen too well, The Wizard of Oz, Copycat, brought to you by Turtle Wax. It's not just for waxing turtles anymore. It is 7 o'clock. The noise has started. Chat room, see you next week. Thank you. Thanks, Jeff. Okay, bye.
Thanks, chat room.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, Alex. Good seeing you, man. I like the mask. Color bars. Oh, yeah. Yeah, very cool.